Look, I want to explain something to y'all. Okay, listen. If you got, let me explain something. I'm gonna use the lawn care industry for this example. Okay, everybody will view mowers in a different light. My buddy that's in lawn care, he will buy nut. He will only buy Exmark. That's the only mower he gonna buy. Me, I buy Exmark Escape. I really want to get me an Exmark stand on, the new one. The new Vertex, not the one they have right now. I don't want that one. I prefer the new one. But then at the same time, man, I know how to work on the V-Ride. I might just get another V-Ride. Now look, you got guys in the lawn care industry. They run Bradley mowers. I don't ever see myself getting a Bradley mower. I don't think the quality is up there on a Bradley mower. That's just my opinion. You got a guy that's running Bradley mowers. He be like, hey man, this is it. This the bang for the buck. This the best mower he's ever had. People value things in a certain light and will pay for the things that they deem valuable. Let's go down back to the yards. Now, I talk a lot of trash on not cutting no property for under $70. I know guys cut for 60. I know guys cut for 50. I know guys cut for 40. I know guys cutting for 30. Let's break it down though. A barber can go spend $200 on some clippers, set up a table, chair, and fans in his garage and make $1,000 a day. You don't have to leave the house. Or single man, let's just take me for instance. Let's say when I had my house, I was a single man. I could have turned my front room into a barber cave, TV. We in a climate control. Everybody just pull up at my house, get cut. All I got is $200. Let's just say I got $500 in clippers. I'm sitting in my house making $1,000 a day. The average lawn guy got a $5,000 setup. Average. Why are you gonna spend that much money and go cut? How would you gonna spend all that money and cut for $30 or $40? Man, I can cut $20, $40 yards a day. It's your mindset. Listen. You think those people that's paying you $40 to collect their property, you go with them and say, hey, man, it's gonna be a $10 increase. They're gonna pay it. They're gonna pay it. Let me show y'all something. You can walk in Walmart and get ready. I normally get the big one, but they was out. You go to Walmart, buy one of these. And while you're looking for it, you can have a Walmart worker peel this price tag off and stick a $10 price increase off. Put a $10 price increase on it. These will still sell out. Let me show you something. Let me show y'all something. Hold on. Me and my buddy was talking the other day, right? And we was talking about food and things like that. You see how much this is? This is $8.26. Some people will not pay $8.26 for this. For some reason, we don't have the big ones. The big ones normally like $27. To some people, they be like, man, bro, that's too much money. That's high. I'm in the mood for salmon today. If I didn't have none in my fridge and I done went in Walmart or Rouse's or Aldi's and I want one piece of fish, I could have picked this up, went to the register, they'd be like, oh, that has a $5 price increase on it. I still would have bought it. I still would have bought it. Why I would have bought it? Because it's something that I deem worthy. You have people that deem their yard worthy for $70, $80, $100 a cut. They deem it worthy. I have a client, I gave him a price on a property. I'm gonna give y'all a real number. Look at this guy property. What I told him that property was gonna charge. I think I told him it'd be 140 a cut. He said, I want my yard to be tip-top shape. This is what he told me. He want his property tip-top shape. I think I told him 140 a cut, 160, because he wanted me to spray his beds every time I come. The property ain't that big. The beds is a nice size, but once you spray, it's good. I think I told him either 160, 140. He said, let's do 220. He said, that's how much I care about this property. He overpaid me for that property, and I make sure it's straight. He deemed as worthy. When you guys are charging cheap rates, you're not believing in yourself. You're leaving money on the table. I'm not downplaying none of you guys because y'all are charging cheaper rates. I'm just trying to show you. Look, I listen to a lot of interviews and speeches to guys who's making real money. It's a tool. It's all a tool. Us poor people, I'm poor. I am poor. We look at it as we need this to pay bills and survive. When they say money will really amplify who you really is, that's true. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. When I used to go to the barbershop every week, I always paid double. And therefore, when paying double, that person would treat you different. I think the haircut was $20 a cut. I was paying $40. I never waited. I never waited to get a haircut. And I never waited. I never waited. When people come to do service work on my house, I always tip the serviceman. The AC man that was here yesterday, yeah, the company is charging a high bill for what I need to get fixed. I still tipped the service worker because I want people to understand, man, when you do work for Gibson, man, he don't mind paying and he gonna treat you good, which in return, they will take care of me. That's how it works in my mind. You limit yourself. If you believe in yourself, you gotta understand, lawn service is a luxury service. We're not mechanics. We're a luxury service. If the clients wanted to save money, they would go buy a zero turn itself. They would go buy a zero turn itself. The 2-acre property I cut, I'm charging that guy $400 a cut. That's $800 a month. Cause it's a bi-weekly property. It's $800 a month. He would be cheaper. He go finance him a 48-inch sit-down zero turn for $200 a month. He can go out there and cut it, and he can hire a guy off Facebook to come weed everything once a month for about $300. He spent like $400 a month for the mower, and man, I'm gonna be honest, you can get somebody out there to weed all that for $150, and the mower payment $150. That's $300. He could save $500 a month. He don't care about saving money. Why? He got plenty of it. I just picked up another 2-acre property. That's $320 a cut. For the 2-acre property I just picked up from Buddy, I hit him for $320 a cut, $160 an acre. And I told the guy, I said, man, I'm normally at $200 an acre. I said, I don't know why I'm telling you $320. I said, but that's normally where I'm at. He said, man, the other guy told me $380, man. And he said, if you'd have said $400, I probably would have called the guy with the $380 back. He said, but you at $320. I'm kind of running out of time. I need to get this done. So let's do that. So he on the schedule for that. If a man thinks that he can, if a man thinks that he can't, both of those guys are right. I just see a lot of line guys settling for less when these people will really pay you more. Why would your client, if you done had them for a year or two, you be like, Mr. Bill, I got to do a $10 increase. This is what they going to think about. Well, $10 increase really ain't no money. He ain't charging me nothing but $60. I had a client, like I told y'all a month ago, he reached out to me. He said, hey, Gibson, are you going to switch this to weekly? I said, yes, sir. Normally mid-April, I put everybody on week. The ones I have, I put them on weekly. He said, okay, I wanted to ask you, are you increasing your price this year? Because you haven't raised the price. I said, yes, sir. I said, normally when I get a client every 3 years, I do the increase. It's going to be a $10 increase. He said, if you want, we can do it now. I said, no, sir, we're going to wait till next year. That's your 3 years, your $10 increase. 3 years, $10 increase. 3 years, $10 increase. That's how I'm going to do it. I see a lot of you guys, y'all limiting yourselves. Y'all really are. You leaving so much money on the table. It's guys in my area, they just want to cut grass and leave. And I was talking to my buddy about this. I kind of want to do it too. Just cut grass and leave because it's so simple. But like I was telling him, I said, brother, you got to think that's why we getting the properties we getting because nobody else want to do the work. Like I told y'all, I think last week I picked up $380 because the guy never edges and he didn't trim the 3 shrubs. So I went over there, edged it all out, trimmed the 3 shrubs, got my $380, left. The guy next door, hey man, can you edge my property? I said, man, I can trim your shrubs, I can do your edging, and cut your grass for $300. He paid me to do it. He said, I got a guy cutting it for $40. All he do, cut, weed, blow and leave. He don't edge, he don't trim shrubs. So what I do, man, I probably just get with you once a year to just do my shrubs and edge everything. Hey, if you willing to pay the money, a lot of you lawn guys are selling y'all self short. It's things I do in my business. If I tell y'all be like, man, that dude a fool. I ain't spending money on that because I believe in myself. I really believe in myself. I'm serious when I say I study other lawn guys. When I got these on and I'm working, I'm listening to the podcast. I'm listening to interviews. I'm listening to wealthy people. I'm listening to poor people. I'm listening to people who have lawn businesses. I'm listening to, I done gained so much knowledge from a guy that got his own plumbing business. It's a guy I listen to got his own plumbing business. He stay in Florida. His business running up out of Alaska. He making $5 million a year. And he said, and this is his mentality now. If this pump costs me $100, I'm gonna sell it to the client for $200. The guy was like, man, why are you doing that? He said, you mark everything up. That's just what he do. He said, you mark everything up 100%. If your AC went out and it need a fan motor, this fan motor is $100. I'm gonna sell it to the client for $250. Then I'm gonna tell you it's $100 labor to put it in. When you in your house sweating with a wife and 5 kids, and you know you running out here making $1,000 a day, and I'm hot. I've been hot for 2 days. You pull up, say, hey man, $350. I get this thing running in 30 minutes. Here's my card, man. Do it. Instead of, well, what's wrong with it? Your fan motor went out. I run in the house, go online, look up fan motor, $20. Probably get a guy to do it for $100. Nah, man, I pay your service fee and I'm gone. Nothing wrong with that, but I feel as though, man, in my business, I kind of do the same thing. I kind of do the same thing in my business. I buy something, mark it up a little bit, put my label on it. That's what it is. I don't want to just get it done. Just fix it. Like these people that's fixing my AC in my truck. I know they making profit. If they say, hey, man, your compressor went out, man, at $1,200 to get your truck back running. I'm going to pay the man the $1,200 to get it running. That's me. That's just me. I'm not going to complain about another man's price because I don't want nobody to complain about my price. Now, you tell me it's $2,000 fix your AC. Hold up, man. Let me get a few more beers. That don't sound right. But what I'm saying is some people believe in themselves that when they're going to put them high prices out, somebody's going to pay that high price. That's who they want to get in front of. I'm going to leave y'all with this example. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, they're all competing for. Ford, Chevy, and Toyota is competing with a guy like me because that's what I can afford. Ford, Chevy, or Toyota. And it's millions of people like me. Lamborghini, Ferrari, and Bentley, they're competing for a certain client. Only a certain amount of people can afford that. And that's what they want to deal with. That is what they want to deal with. Bentley know that. Gibson, you better not walk past our building. You ain't got no doggone money. Because you got to be on the phone with the bank trying to get financed and you're going to miss a payment. They not fooling with me. Ford, Chevy, and Toyota is. And when it come down to y'all running y'all business, you want to get in front of the people that could afford your service, who really want your service and don't want to get out there and do the work themselves. All of my clients, none of them want nothing to do with lawn work. They never owned a lawnmower. They don't want to own a lawnmower. When I say I don't hear from none of my clients, only time I hear from my clients, if I tore something up, if they want to get some extra work done, or if they want to cancel service. That's it. That's the only time I hear from my client. Or if they want to cancel service. I don't hear from none of them. Why? They don't want to do nothing with the lawn. Gibson, it is 100 degrees out here. You willing to come out here and do it? Please. We don't want to do it. When I worked on the 4th of July, I reached out to all my clients and said, okay if I cut your property Thursday? Because I really want to take Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. When I was pulling up to these people's houses, hey, man, you want to get a plate, man? You want something to eat? As the day started going on, I think I wrapped my day up at like 3:30. Round 12 or 1, my last few properties, people was pulling the grill out. When I got to my last, I had one property left. These people was in the pool, the grill was going, company was pulling up. I would have been in and out, but they wanted me to trim the shrubs. I'm trimming the shrubs, company pulling up, I'm cutting the grass, kids playing in the yard. They stopped me. Hey, man, you want something to eat? You want a plate? You want something to drink? You want beer? I said, man, look, I want to appreciate y'all for letting me come because I want to take tomorrow off. I said, man, 20 minutes, I'll be out y'all way. I thought, nah, man, you fine. Left there, got to another client house. Guy came outside. I ain't seen him in 2 years. He said, man, I watch all your videos, man. I'm glad you take care of my property. I said, look, I'm sorry I'm late, man. I would have been here in the morning. But he said, oh, man, take your time. We fixing to go. I said, oh, man, you about to go? He said, yeah, we going out in the water. He said, man, you ain't bothering us. Thank you. And we gone. Those people value my service. And those people pay a premium rate. You guys are selling yourself short by charging what you are charged. Now, some of y'all markets demand the $30 and $40 cut. That's fine. I promise you. First of the season next year, give everybody a $5 increase. Everybody's going to say yeah, except for 1 or 2 people. If you really believe in yourself, push the limit and give a $10 increase. It'll blow your mind how many people say yeah.